Hello, everybody, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Okay. Hello, Kate. Hello, Eve. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Manuel. Okay, let's paint. I always use synthetic brushes. I'm going to show you some of them. Okay, just give me a second. I need to see the setups on my webcam. Okay, I think everything is okay. Okay, the colors are titanium white, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium orange hue, cadmium red hue, cobalt blue, and ivory black. Okay, let's sketch. Let's sketch a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna use a little bit of black, red, and orange. A little bit of medium. I always use linseed oil and turpentine, half and half. Okay, let's see the top. It's gonna be around here. The bottom. Okay, you're gonna see the overall shape. The bottom is gonna be around here. The overall shape, I always try to simplify what I see just with simple straight lines. Okay, let's see the center line of the face, the line for the eyes. Usually the eyes are in the middle of the whole head. Okay, if don't consider the hair, just if this is the top of the head and here's the bottom, the eyes are in the middle. Now another line for the brows, and for the brows to the nose is the same distance from the nose to the bottom of the chin. Okay, right now I got in this particular image, because I think he has, because of the position, I can see that this distance is a little bit shorter than this distance. Okay, that's something that I have to keep in mind. Yeah. Okay. I'm stepping back. Yeah, I think it's kind of short. Let me put the eyes here. How tilted is the nose? One eye, brow, another eye, the mouth. Another measurement that helps a lot is from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin. In the middle is the bottom of the lower lip. Okay. Okay. Now I'm checking for alignments, like the corner of the mouth is aligned with the tear duct, things like that. The corner of the mouth here on the left side is aligned with kind of the middle of the iris, and checking that on the image on my computer to my left. Okay. I think with this I have enough. I'm gonna think about values. I squint down my eyes. I see the lights and the shadow. Of course, all this area is in light, and I have kind of a mid-tone here, all this area, and a darker shadow here and here. Okay, let's mix more colors. Hello, Kepler. Hello, Monique. Okay, remember I'll try to keep always simple my skin colors mixtures Why? Because I'm drawing and painting at the same time. I gotta pay more attention to the drawing aspect, proportion, all of that. And since I start with something kind of blurry, where I don't have too much information, it's more about the proportion of the face. Okay, and then I just need something really simple for the skin color. Just orange, black and white. Now what I'm trying to do, of course, is gray down this orange a lot. Let's see. This is going to be for my lights. I mean, I know that the light on the face is brighter. I'm going to add that color on top of this one. Okay, I think the color is okay. I'm going to prepare more. Okay, if you don't like to use black, use blue. The result is going to be just pretty close. Okay, hello Nikki. Okay, hello Thand. Hello Alan. Okay, now I'm gonna use another brush. And I'm going to mix a darker color. I'm just mixing orange, black and white. If this color is too light, I need more black. If this is too gray, I need more orange. See, I'm just checking for darker areas here. Okay, now another brush. I'll use even a darker color of black, red, and yellow. Okay. It's just painting these dark areas, but my intention is I'm making these darks just because I want this to help me with the drawing aspect. Okay, it's easier to compare for example, I'm comparing this. A big shape, it should be even more to the right with this. And this is kind of an overall shape of the face. As you can see, I'm still thinking about the drawing. Overall shape, eyes, brow, eye. Okay, and every time that I'm thinking about the position of nose, mouth, or eyes, I have to think about, okay, all the measurements, everything, the center line, the angle from the nose to the eyes, all the structure, it has to be there. Okay, even when I don't make these lines, I'm thinking about them. Okay. Sometimes I take my brush and I just measure, or I use my brush just to see how tilted is something. Okay, I put my brush on top of the image and I move it to the canvas. That's why always a good idea to keep the image to your left or right, depends where is your palette. In my case, to my left, because my palette is here, is the canvas. But if I work, let's say, with the palette below the painting, I could put the picture to my right or left, or sometimes I can use even two pictures, one to my left, another one to my right. Okay, I do that, step back, squint down my eyes and compare. Okay. Are you using liquid? Bazaar is asking me. No, I use linseed oil and turpentine. But I don't use it too much. Just at the beginning to sketch, or sometimes to paint the background. But when I'm painting the face, I don't like to use any medium. But there is not a particular reason that, I mean, that is better, or I mean, no, it's not. It's just a personal choice. You can use any medium, liquid, whatever you want, and that's okay. Sometimes when the canvas is just so bad, I mean, that it sucks too much of the oil from the paint, then I have to use medium. Okay. Thank you, Nikki, for answering. Hello, Dita. Okay, what is this? The lights. Let's put some lights. Yep. I was thinking about the shadows, you know. Maybe I'm not gonna paint this too dark, like in the picture. Because, you know, I mean, sometimes we are think that there are things that in the picture looks okay. It's a picture, it's a photograph. But the painting, imagine this shadow like this. Hey, you see some kind of a triangular shadow here? I don't think that's gonna look okay on a painting. Yeah. I'm just going to soften that shadow a little bit. Okay. But I could be wrong. I mean, you gotta try it. And sometimes I change my mind. Maybe sometimes I need everything, like even to put this shadow, just because every little thing this helps me with trying to capture the likeness. Okay, and that means that sometimes I think about doing something, and in the process I change my mind. Okay, this is the base of the nose, the chin, and the mouth. The base of the mouth should be here. Okay, let's prepare more paint for the lights. Okay, let's add more white. I'm mixing this with a little bit of this color. That means that I'm knocking down this color a little bit, because since this has a lot of gray, okay, I'm knocking down the color, adding a little bit of yellow just to add more chroma, just a little bit, and this is gonna be for the lights. Okay, another thing that okay, that I usually do is I see a picture and I see a bright light. Okay, and sometimes I don't try to copy this bright light just directly. On a painting, maybe in the picture, in the photograph, you see kind of the same value from here, just the corner to here, looks like the same value. But in a painting, we need to add more volume. That means that I'm thinking that I'm gonna add more light, just little by little, and in order to have kind of a gradation from here. Even it's a tiny short gradation, but the color in this area have to be different to this color. Okay, and it have to be like lighter, less lighter, less lighter, darker. That's something that we have to think always when we try to create volume. Okay, nothing is flat. There is always a gradation on values. Okay. What is I thinking right now? Okay, I'm changing my mind in something right now, but I don't know. I just want to share with you. I know that he has like he's been hit by a warm light. Okay, I suppose that this some kind of yellowish light from in a concert or something like that. And I thought that at the beginning that I didn't like that yellowish light. Okay, I thought this, okay, I keep this kind of neutral and add yellow here, and that's gonna add contrast, make a difference, instead of making yellow, yellow, yellow here. Yeah? That's what I thought when I saw the image. Now I'm saying that I'm changing my mind, because maybe I think I could add more yellow and make this light warmer. Okay, but if I make that change, I have to deal with yellow here from the hair, yellow here, and maybe that's gonna be too much. I just wanted to share with you things that, I mean, we all think about that, yes? When we are painting, things that can improve our painting. I mean, it's not always like that's the case. Sometimes I see an amazing picture, an amazing photograph. I just wanna copy exactly the photograph, and then I gotta say that's more relaxing because I don't think about anything. It's like the photographer, he thought about all the things about color, contrast, all of that, and I just copying that. But I love this thing about trying to change little things. I always love that. I don't do that all the time, but I love when I decide to make a change. Why? Because I'm just testing my own knowledge, okay, and playing with contrast, with color harmony, and pushing a little bit temperature, okay, exaggerate a little bit. I mean, it's not a lot. Some colors just to create a change, a shift on a harmony, okay. And with all of that, of course, trying to get a likeness, okay. I'm gonna add more yellow and orange. I'm measuring right now. I'm looking for alignments. Okay. Okay, I think I'm squinting down my eyes, and I think I got. I mean, I'm not gonna think about the color for some minutes. I think I got. I have the eyes and nose and the mouth. Okay. Yep. The whole, let's say, overall shape is okay. Okay, let's think about color again. I need a new brush. Just give me a second. Just I need to look for a new brush here. Lately, I'm trying to love these brushes, the ones that have some kind of diagonal here. I had a huge package here. I can't find it now. No, I don't know. I think I moved that. Okay, let's put some color. you know the reddish areas on the face. I will repeat this in every video. Nose, cheeks, chin, and a little bit on the forehead. Here in the center of the forehead, a little bit, okay? Now, it's not like we see this really clearly in people. They say that this is an exaggeration of the skin colors. The areas that we have more blood on the face, but you don't see somebody walking with an orangey or reddish nose. We see more of this color when somebody just is, let's say, crying, or no? We see that. Hello, Masari. Hello, Christine. Masari is asking me. I don't use. I use just linseed oil and turpentine for the sketch and painting the background. But basically, for the face, I don't use any medium. Just pure paint. I'm just adding a little bit of yellow to this color. I want to see if that works. Oh, I'm forgetting some reddish areas on the face, just the upper and lower eyelid. Here. Okay. I'm gonna think about the drawing. Okay, I'm just paying attention a little bit more because I'm just going to draw more details. I'm gonna paint with more details. Let's see. The alignment of the eyes, the center line. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's work on the eyes. One thing for sure, that's gonna add some light here. That's gonna be for the end, okay? To make him cry. Yeah, you know that he had a really sad look. Okay. I'm just thinking, stepping back and just thinking about the color, okay? Give me a second. Okay, thinking. Okay, I need to light up more, everything more. I'm thinking about the likeness, proportions. The color, something that we can fix. We can add more paint. Sorry for my dog. We can add more paint. I mean, color is something that even if it's not okay. We want to get close to everything, likeness, color, proportion. But it's not right that we're gonna be always worried about the likeness. Okay, that's what I'm thinking right now. Okay. Okay, just a minute. Okay. Okay, first I'm gonna light up this area even more. I'm just using mixing white, a touch of yellow, have a little bit of this color. Okay. Okay. I was thinking about the nose specifically, the width of the nose, and maybe I was thinking about this area here. Maybe I'm gonna narrow that area. Oh no. Let's see. Okay, just blend a little bit. I'm gonna add more medium. I'm gonna paint the background. I love this blue. I'm just gonna paint it blue. Well, I'm painting the hair, I think. Yep. I think the hair is here. Looking for my palette knife. Here it is. Okay, I need another yellow. I have here chrome yellow hue. Let's see how this works. I'm just putting this here again. I'm not gonna leave it here like this. I need to see just the color, okay? Okay. Let's continue thinking about the face. Yeah, and think about the width of the face. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take out a little bit of this color. It's just too bright. Okay, let's work again on the eyes. Then the nose, then the mouth. I'm gonna zoom in. Let me see. Okay. Let's paint the eyes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, wait. I need to zoom in the picture. Sorry for all the noise here at home. It used to be kind of quiet, but now I have like five cats, and it's just I don't know what happened lately with the cats. It's kind of everything. Just there's more movement, noise. Okay, it's just maybe it's just too much. I'm zooming in the image just to see the details. I'm gonna read the comments. Hello, Dania. Hello, Sam. Is it better to draw from life? I think that's a question. Same daily art. Hello, Senlu. Uh, uh, yeah, I think it's. I mean, the important thing is practice. Yes, drawing from painting from life, from the photo. Uh, Everything is okay. I mean, we don't have the opportunity to paint from life. I mean, the important is practice. It's paint. But I mean, you're gonna listen that everybody's used to say that it's better to draw from on paint from life. Yeah, I mean, I've been painting. I have painted from life for 6 years when I was a student. Okay, as soon as I end up studying art, I mean, I I painted from life again 3 years ago when I started to teach in a school of art. Yeah, but that's it. I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't paint from life. I haven't painted from life in years. Did I miss it? To be honest, I never thought that much about that. It's just about for me painting. I have to paint. Yeah, I don't think too much about that's from life or anything. I have to paint. Yeah? I don't know. It's like you put me a picture in front of me, I'm gonna paint. Put me a real person, I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna use the same techniques, exactly the same. Okay. The only difference, of course, is a person moves, and that could be kind of annoying sometimes when you drawing painting somebody and then the next 5 minutes this person has moved a little bit, has tilted the face a little bit to the right, to the left. That's the difficult part. Okay? And yeah, I mean, there are things that are difficult, there are things that are easier. It's just that. Hello, Omar. Thank you, Nikki. Lady Death is asking me, where do you place your reference photo? Do you print it out or use from an iPad? I, usually I just have the picture on the screen. Here I have a big screen to my left, really close to my canvas, and I paint from that. And I can zoom in the image. Right now I have I'm working on this eye, and this I have the image. It's like twice the size of this eye, just like this. And I can even make it bigger if I want to work on more details. a little bit of red for this area. Let me see. I'm stepping back, squinting down my eyes. You know what I was thinking? Okay, I have to put, since I have that yellow there, it's very strong yellow. I mean, I'm gonna knock down that yellow, but anyway, I gotta just try with this yellow here. Let's see. That's too much. I'm just adding more paint. If the color is not okay, which I think is not okay, I'm just going to put more paint. And if at some point I have too much paint that I cannot, let's say, mix the color, change the color, I'm gonna take my palette knife and get rid of all of this. This yellow is strong. I mean, I think it looks maybe more yellowish on the screen. If you know this yellow chrome yellow hue, you realize that that's a strong yellow, but it's not that strong like on the screen. Definitely. I mean, not the way that I see on my own screen here. Okay. Hello, real Nokia. Yeah, this thing about, I mean, I always forget that I have seen a video from a YouTuber, and she explained about this, the use of these pictures, and it says like we can use, I mean, we are free to use any picture from internet as soon as we do like we teach, we do like a live it's not anything but teaching. Of course, not selling the image. I don't remember the name. I mean, I'm gonna look for that video for the next time, because she did kind of an investigation with a lawyer and all the laws about that, and that's okay. I mean, as soon as we can practice with an image or teach and not sell it, that's perfectly okay. Okay, I have this yellow here, yellow here. You know that every time that we have a reflected light like this one, we can take advantage of this and change the color. Okay, let's add some color to the mouth. Just red, white. I mean, red and white, of course, I'm mixing this color with the color that I already have here in the mouth. You remember when we paint Alla Prima, we mix on the palette and we mix here on the painting. But we can change that too. I mean, if we go with, let's say, we use a palette knife, we lay down a stroke. If we don't move it, there's not going to be mixing. Or with brushes, even if we use a brush and we leave a brush stroke and we don't move it, that's the same. It's just what you want. Okay, it's just that. In painting, there's not, I mean, for me, there's not like you shouldn't do this like this or like that. You should do it in this way. That doesn't exist. Okay, the important is just painting. You paint, and if you want to respect a rule, that would be, for example, just to try to respect this what lean over. Oh my God, I forgot. I mean, we try to respect how the oil paint dries. Okay, in order to avoid that our paintings crack with time. But that's not a rule. I mean, that's something about the material that we have to know. Let me see. Okay, let's blend. Oh, fat over lean. Yeah, that's the, the thing I respect about. Thank you, Monique. Did they say copyright is also forbidden on Facebook? Yeah, I think maybe it's different from country to country. Hmm. Okay. Okay, just thinking. It looks like everything is okay. 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 I'm just comparing, thinking about the likeness. Okay. I need to. I'm gonna blend. I need a softer brush. Just give me a second. I have to clean out a couple of brushes. I need more light here. This area is kind of flat. Okay. Right. I'm gonna add a little bit of light here. I'm cleaning a couple of brushes. Okay, Nikki, I was just being friendly. Sorry. Oh, looks like something that happened in the comments. There is a fight! I just kidding, okay? Well, I mean, I know we all share here the same passion for painting, and maybe we just have different opinions. But feel free to fight the comments. Sometimes it could be so boring just here painting for 3 hours. Feel free to insult each other. You know I'm kidding, okay? Okay. Let's work on the nose because I was thinking I worked on the eyes. I think I blended. Now I'm gonna work on the nose and the mouth. I have these brushes here, these small ones. I have 4. I try to keep them, let's say this is for the lighter color. Okay. This one, of course, for a darker color. And these two like a mid-tone tones. And sometimes I use one of these ones to blend a small area. Okay, if I clean out this a little bit, and I open the hair in purpose by doing this. You see, I'm killing the brush. I know that, I mean, in this way I could use it for just blend in a small area, small space. Okay. Let's work on the nose. Give that dog a beer. Thank you. If Nikki, Renz, would you like to stir things up a bit? Yeah. Okay. Now let's continue working on the face because I'm getting close. Yeah, but I need expression on the face, and a lot of that is about shadows, light and shadows. Okay. I need to make this a little bit darker. Okay, the likeness is about everything, yes? I mean, not just light and shadows, I mean, about proportion, about drawing. I just said that because at this point I'm trying to pay attention, I'm starting to pay attention to smaller space, just things here. For example, I see a little bit of shadow here and this kind of wrinkle, a little bit, okay. And with these little things is adding these little things is when I starting to see the expression, the likeness. Okay, I got distracted. I was working on the nose. I moved to the eyes. I tried to keep an order always. Work on the eyes, then the nose, then the mouth, and then go up again. I just got distracted. Okay, now let's move to the mouth. Let's see. Let's check out alignments again. Okay, the alignments, like on the picture, on the photograph, tracing this vertical lines helps me to keep the size of, for example, the mouth, because I know that the corner of the mouth, let's say that is aligned, vertically aligned to the tear duct, for example. I mean, in this case, it's not aligned with the tear duct. I'm just making an example. Okay, I mean, that helps a little bit. I know it's not perfect, because if I have my eyes just too close together or too separate, I mean, it's not gonna be useful to know that. But I gotta use something and keep moving things a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit to the right, to the left. Okay, but I gotta say that when I follow the canon, the normal proportions, regular proportions of any face, I got let's say that I got a lot of the position, the eyes, nose, and mouth, just by following those rules. Okay, just by following those proportions, and that's something simple. I mean, that's just the Loomis method. That's gonna help us with that. I'm gonna add permanent alizarin crimson. There. Okay, I think that's too red. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna retouch it later. Okay, I think I got something wrong, maybe with the width of the face. Okay, and okay, I have seen something here. Okay, yeah, this area here, I have to move this brow. I mean, there's a shadow here, but I have to move this a little bit down. I'm gonna read the comments. It's incredible just for telling about the yellow. Nikki saying I was just chatting Kepler. Yay, Kepler! Yay, Kepler! Hello, Carol. Kepler is saying if someone insults to other, nobody insulted anyone here. Oh, Kepler, you was talking about if. Oh my god, this is funny. Okay, I think this is gonna help with the likeness, the beer. Eh? Okay, this is the shadow that I was speaking at the beginning. Okay, let me see. Just gonna make this a little bit darker. I'm going to add more paint, and I'm not gonna soft. I think I'm not gonna smooth out the painting too much. I think that hurts to have this kind of really soft look. I think it's gonna hurt the feeling of the character. So let's see. I'm going to kill the yellow a little bit. Let's see. this bright here, bright here, bright here. I don't like this blue here. I want to clean up a little more orange in this area. Let's add some orange. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Oh, hello. Oh, Kepler. Okay, Kepler. You're misunderstanding something. I mean, if was speaking about the dog, my little dog. You know that I mean, my dog he was barking, and usually if I used to offer a beer for me and for my little dog, she wasn't speaking about me. That's so funny. Yeah. Hello, Karen. Porridge. Yes, this is oil paint. Karen. Yeah, okay. Give me confidence to see orange to realize that something needs a judgment. Yeah. You think Kepler that Eve was calling me dog? That's funny. Okay, let's continue painting. Anyway, that's okay, that's funny. Continue arguing, please. Okay, I need to step back. I think this color is okay. I like this color. It's kind of neutralizing. Oh, and I love this kind of bluish here, and this color how it gets into here. Yeah. I mean, this was just a happy mistake. Yeah? And I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna keep this like this because this kind of goes like here in the picture. You see there's a bright light, and light here. Here in the painting, I'm gonna add these bright lights here and here, but not here. I'm gonna keep this kind of subtle value, and maybe I'm gonna soften this even more. But I don't know. I mean, I love these brush strokes here. Maybe I'm gonna leave it just there without touching. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's see what works. Right now I just love this. And I have a gradation. This is lighter, this is darker. Of course, that was just something I didn't plan. Hello, Peter Kovacs. Hi, Renzo. How you paint 8 hours per day? You're retired, or this is your job, painting and sell? Yeah, I gotta say that it's kind of the half. Eh? I'm making some money. I mean, painting here on YouTube, of course. And I mean, it's not a lot of money. It's not like I work. It's not like a job. And I usually I got some people that are interested in learning to paint, and I have my Patreon account where I paint along with my patrons. Yeah? And we paint in small groups, 10 people, up to 10 people, every Sunday, Tuesday night, Sunday morning, and Friday morning. And I gotta say, that's my job. And this here in YouTube is like, I mean, this is what I love to do. It's just like, imagine that you love to play guitar. It's just like, I'm doing that just this painting in front of you. Yeah, I don't need to get paid to do this. I mean, I do this. I used to paint. I don't paint that much like before. That I used to paint more than 8 hours. Here in YouTube, I paint 3 hours, maybe one day a week. Before, about some months ago, I used to paint and draw in 2 channels and sometimes 3 channels, because I have a Spanish channel, I have this English channel, and I have another channel for drawing. Okay, I should have done that about creating so many channels, but okay. I made some mistakes. We all don't know too much about this thing about YouTube. Okay. But you know what? I feel the kind of retired half, and if definitely maybe one day I retired, let's say let's imagine that I'm working a regular job. That day I'm going to paint even more. Maybe I won't have too much energy, but definitely, I mean, more. Mm, I'm gonna add more lights. I'm squinting down my eyes and paint a little bit of the hair here and there. I always checking out everything. And add more light to the nose. Okay, Peter, where Grandmaster? I'm not sure. What? How you dare to do? I just kidding. I remember when I was a student. The thing about painting is something that I mean, it's a passion, and then when you have a passion, passionate about something, it's not like you think that you're gonna have something in return, like I don't know, like studying something like you think that's gonna be it's gonna give you a lot of money. I mean, if somebody wants a lot of money, definitely painting as a career. I mean, it's not a good choice. I mean, there's something that we all know that. Eh? And for me, when I started to study art, uh, to be honest, I was enjoying that much. I mean, painting, that I didn't even thought that much about the economy or if I could be able to have a lot of money or be able even to be solvent to spend some, I mean, the regular payments that a normal person have when we have a family. I never thought about that. Yeah, that's kind of something that I don't know. Mm, I don't know if it was good or not, but I was just thinking about painting better. Yeah, always thinking about improving and always working. I remember I used to paint. There is a class. I was imagine a classroom where we were like 20 students, all of us. It was a big classroom, and the class every day end up at 1 p.m. We started at 8 a.m. and we end up the class at 1 p.m. But it was kind of, I mean, the classroom stayed open. It's something that you can stay there if you want. And sometimes I was there just painting. Nobody was there with me, just me alone painting. Yeah, painting a still life or anything. Yeah. And when I was painting a still life, that was funny because I mean that was really good because the still life was there. A life model, it just I mean worked for just 4 hours, for 5 hours, and that's it. And I was just doing that because I was like, at the moment, I wanted to finish up that particular painting, that particular still life. I was just dealing with something that I wanted to fix. And I wasn't thinking that I was giving maybe too much about spending extra hours painting. No, for me it was just, I wanted something. I couldn't get it because I didn't have too much experience. I was learning, and I was there just painting more. Yeah. Sometimes I was there, and I was with a couple of friends. They were doing the same, just painting with me. They had the same dilemma about trying to solve something on their own paintings. We were all passionate about that. Yeah. And when it was the time of drawing, it was the same. I was drawing uh, in the School of Art here in Lima. There are a lot of sculptures, bigger sculptures, like human size, even bigger. And in the second year of instruction, we used to go all over the School of Art and draw those big sculptures. And there are a lot of them, enough for all of us just to draw. But I mean, not all of them were beautiful. Yeah? And sometimes we end up drawing 3, 4 people drawing just one sculpture. And I remember so many days I was drawing there alone, without like anybody. And I remember one guy, the guy that he was in charge of closing the door, he was like, okay, I mean, there's nobody there here in the School of Art, you gotta go out. And I was, okay, give me just 5 minutes. I need to finish up this little shadow here. And he was, no, I mean, you have to go out from here. I mean, everything, I'm closing the school. Okay, I'm picking up my things, and I go home. And it's not like all the time, yes, just sometimes when you, it's like, I mean, you all, I'm pretty sure have experience just painting. Maybe you're planning to paint for 3 hours, a couple of hours, and you end up painting for more time. And it's just because you wanted to fix something, you want to gut, or you just wanna paint, and usually we get kind of a trap or caught in a specific area or anything that we want just to solve. That's kind of funny. That that comment makes me remember a lot of things. Like, for example, when I got my kids, I remember when my daughter, she went to, I mean, in the school, they used to ask the kids, I mean, what do your dad, your mom, what they do for a living? What did they do for a living? And a common answer from my daughter, I remember, like twice, she was like, my dad, he doesn't work. I said, I mean, what? I mean, yeah, he just paint. He just paints. He paints all day. He doesn't. He don't do anything. He doesn't do anything. It was kind of funny for me because it's just the way my daughter saw me, just enjoying this thing about painting, yeah, and to the point that she thought that it wasn't work for me. It wasn't a job. I just having a good time, like the same that for her when she was drawing. Yeah? Hmm. Yeah, that was kind of funny that time. And sometimes I have struggled with this thing about painting. Sometimes I start to thought, I mean, wow, I should have thought about a career that with future, eh? Where I could get the opportunity to make decent money. But the good thing about being a painter is the possibility to travel. I remember I went to Colombia when I was in my 20s, 21, 22, I think, to paint. I was hired to go to paint. And I remember I had to at the time to, let's say, it was about my production. I had to have, like, let's say, paintings per month or per week. I don't remember. It was about painting small paintings, small still lifes. And I remember at that time I used to paint at night, like all night. Okay, my working day started at 4 p.m. I end up painting at 4 or 5 a.m. Okay? I woke up, I used to wake up at 12, take breakfast, go out, was just walking around the city. Cali, Colombia was so beautiful at that time. I'm pretty sure it's maybe more beautiful today. I started to work at night. Sometimes I started at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And then the next time I went to Puerto Rico, and then I went to New York. And okay, it wasn't that much. Puerto Rico, USA, and in USA I went to Philadelphia, New York, Connecticut, Miami. What else? Dominican Republic. And it's always been about painting. Let's see, I keep in. I need to add more light. Okay, I'm going to zoom in this. I have to continue working on the likeness because I see some differences. I'm gonna add some eyelashes. I think I need these eyelashes to compare the eye and see if the likeness is okay. Okay. Okay, I need to zoom in this. See more details here. Okay, I can see some eyelashes here too. No, this area is always a little bit reddish. I'm squinting my eyes. Sometimes I paint with my eyes squinted for 10 minutes. I don't open my eyes. I'm painting just like that. To this. And keeping painting and comparing. Okay. I make this, I compare. I blend, I compare again. Another brush stroke, I compare again. A little bit of light, and keep my eyes squinted, I compare again. That means I see the image, I see the painting, I see the picture. I see the painting, I see the picture. Okay. If it's asking me, oh, hello Maggie. If you love to do your work, it isn't work. So my daughter was right. Yes, that's right. Okay, Dania, good night. Do you still have contact with your fellow students every now and then? Yeah. I mean through Facebook. Yeah, right now, I'm working mostly with my patrons. We have a group in Facebook, a private group. Hello, Mona. Thank you, Carol. Could you tell me how I'm gonna fix a mixed skin color from photo or mobile? I always find it difficult to see the color on photo or mobile. Okay. Okay, Carol, bye. Okay. Okay, I have a question here. I just want to. Mona Rajab. Yeah. Okay. When I work with skin color, my first step is just to work with, let's say, an idea of the skin color, a regular, any skin color. And if you go through my videos, you're gonna see that the beginning is usually the same. I have one light value and one dark value to establish the light and the shadow. It's always about, sometimes you're gonna see that I use different colors, like yellow ochre instead of yellow, or just orange, not yellow at all. There is some slight difference in the colors, but it's always about getting this grayish orangey color. Okay, it's not about copying the picture. Okay, we need to understand that in everything about painting something realistic, there are two or three things. Let me explain this. We need to paint by observation. Okay, we need to paint by memory, and we need to paint by imagination. Okay, when we paint by observation, it's obviously we try to copy what we see. By memory, let's say we use a technique, a formula, anything you want. Okay, and usually a portrait painter, I gotta say mostly, it's already have a pre-mixed skin color in their heads even before to start to sit down to paint the portrait. Okay, it's not about every time to copy what we see in front of us. It's not like that. Now, when we establish the basic colors that we already know, then we can start trying to match the color we see in the picture. And it's not like we want, to match that color perfectly, because you know what? The problem with portrait is that it doesn't matter if your color is perfect. If your drawing is off, if the proportions are not okay, nobody's gonna tell you that your color is perfect. Okay? Nobody's gonna care about your color. Okay, that, I mean, I'm not saying the color is not important, but I'm saying that it's not everything. On a portrait, and when the drawing is okay, the proportions are okay, the values are okay. Okay, then when everything is okay, then you see color. Okay, and I mean, I have seen some paintings that with amazing color, but something off on the drawing, and that hurts. I mean, how we perceive the painting, because we don't analyze the painting anymore. We don't analyze the color anymore. We don't see glazes or anything. We see, okay, something is off. The painting is no good. Okay, but that's the way we are. I mean, and that's why first, stop worrying about color that much. Okay, and two things. First, drawing. When it's about drawing, it's about proportion. It's about that everything is okay, nothing is off. It's about the measurements, or anything that have to do with a good foundation on the painting. And then about values. Value, that means that value and color are stick together. We cannot separate them. But value is one thing that's gonna add volume, because we're gonna work on the lights, midtones, and shadows. Okay, color is going to add the illusion of depth. Why? Because some colors just to pop forward, and some colors just recede. Okay, the combination of both are going to create the illusion of depth. Okay, but we can have the illusion of depth without color too. You see, I mean, how important is the values, that even without color we have the illusion of depth. Color is gonna add more, but it's not like, okay, I take out color and now I don't see volume. No. Values are responsible for volume. And another thing, edges. Okay. Now, of course, we have to be worried about everything. All the aspect of making a painting. And sometimes for me, when I was a student, I used to spend a lot of time doing what? Mixing and trying to match the skin color. And to do that, what I used to do is pick up my palette knife, take up a little bit of painting and put it on top of the image or close to the model. And say, okay, that's the color, that's pretty good. Yeah. And at the end, I remember that my teacher just came to my painting and he was like, okay, one eye is off, you should move this a little bit up. Okay, you should do this like that. Yeah. And that's it. Mistakes. I was thinking, what about the color? Okay. For him, the color is okay. I mean, the color is not gonna fix your painting. I mean, and then I realized that it was easier for me. Usually, if I paint Alla Prima, just to have some kind of formula that's gonna just make things easier for me working about color, and just trying to put more attention while I already know the colors that I'm gonna use here, and always trying to simplify this. Okay, and always trying to do that, and put more attention to proportions and all of that, and values. Yeah. In the school of art, sometimes my school of art was like we don't pay anything. We just paid it 1 month at the beginning. It was, let's say, free because it's just from the government. Yeah, it's a state school, and the teachers, some of them, they could be mean to a student with critiques, with everything. And I gotta say that that's good. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need somebody to tell us things to our face, mistakes to our face that we don't see. Okay, and okay, sorry, I got lost. I was thinking about the nose. I got lost in my thoughts. Okay. And I remember when I started to paint better, yeah. But that's, I mean, it's constant practice. You improve. I mean, you practice, you improve. I mean, there is there's not a secret there. You practice, you improve. Yeah? And I remember I started to get, get the likeness of people. I was getting good at that, doing that. I remember because sometimes my friends, they used to say, "Okay, paint me, paint me." I say, "What? I mean, what do you want to spend time painting you? I mean, yeah, paint me, please." I say, "Okay," like a game. I paint one of my friends, and sometimes the color wasn't okay. Okay, the color wasn't okay because I mean, I trying to paint something in an hour and 2 hours. But all of my friends, they were like, "Oh my God, oh my God, I see the likeness. I mean, this is really good. You're really good." They didn't care about the color. My color was off. I mean, definitely an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, that's kind of impossible. Yeah, I mean, and then I started to understand that for color, I just needed to get close enough. That's it. But for the likeness, for proportion, I needed to think, to pay more attention to that. Yeah. And of course, that doesn't apply to everybody. Yeah? If somebody wants to paint something like a photograph, copy something, that's different. That's a different approach. That means that you gotta just spend more time mixing colors and trying to match the colors, and just that's more time, more effort to get the values, the colors right. That's different. And I started to paint more portraits and more portraits, and it was always the same. People were saying that the likeness is good. They didn't care about anything more. They didn't care about the color. They didn't care. Sometimes even the volume wasn't right. Sometimes a guy told me, okay, something I don't know, something is not okay, but I see my mom's face there. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But you know what? Something is not okay. It wasn't okay that the volume wasn't okay. I knew that, but I mean, we all make mistakes. Yeah? Okay. Now in this case, right now, I'm not paying attention. You see me. I mean, you see the painting, you see the picture. I'm not paying attention to match the color in the picture. I'm working with this from the beginning. Okay, of course, if I see more yellow here, I'm gonna add more yellow here. But I'm not gonna try to match perfectly this. I'm working on trying perfect, let's say, the shape of the mouth. I see something here, I'm trying to do that. Okay? I'm trying to get the light on the lower lip. I know that this area is more reddish, more pinky. I pick up red with white. Okay. I know, for example, that I have to make the nose come forward. Okay, what I'm gonna use? Color. How I use color? I just follow a simple rule. All saturated colors, warm colors, pop forward. Cool colors recede, or grayish color recede. And then I think about that and I say, okay, let's make this more colorful. And let's see if that makes the nose pop forward. Okay, and you know what? That works. That works for painting a landscape, that works for painting still life, that works for everything. Okay, because this thing about color theory is not just for portraits. And then you complement that understanding color harmony, understanding how you have to, if you paint a portrait, what colors you need to add in some specific area of the portrait. Just give me a second. No, ya termino. 20 minutos. I gotta go. Yeah. 20! Sorry, guys. They are calling me and saying, how do you finish? I mean, you're painting too much. I said 20 minutes and they thought, they saying, oh, he's gonna finish in 5 minutes. No, I said 20. Okay. Okay, Tita, good night. Hello, Francis. Hello, Boleros y Rancheras. Hello, Miguel. Thank you. Yeah, that's when we paint and the patron, we just keep always checking out proportions, the center line, alignment, everything. Yeah. Everything together that makes a good painting. But mostly is always the drawing aspect. That the thing that we have to put more attention. The most difficult thing about painting portraits is that when you start getting the likeness, you think, oh my God, I mean, everything is really beautiful. I mean, you think that's gonna be like that all the time. It's not. You realize that sometimes you're gonna get the likeness, and it's like two portraits are okay, and the third one is not okay. You say, what happened? It's just that. I mean, I don't know what happened, but there are faces that are particularly difficult to capture. Okay, and sometimes I don't know, we made a mistake. We're making a mistake in proportions. We're making a mistake. Something is off, and the size of some area of the face. If you used to make eyes bigger, and that there are common mistakes. Okay, that depends on that. Just common because we usually put more attention to those areas. Okay, we used to paint eyes bigger. Okay, and that when you know a common mistake, that means that you have to pay extra attention to that. That means that it's not going to be something intuitive. You have to be aware of that. Okay, it's like a science. No, it's not like a science, but I mean you have to be aware of something that is really. Another thing that sometimes a common mistake in a three-quarter view, we used to paint this area here wider. Okay, common mistakes. I'm saying common mistakes because that happened maybe 90% of people. It's the way we think things are, and we kind of overlap what we know on top of what we see. That's why we usually paint the white of the eyes white, really white. Why? Because we know that's white, but we see the picture that we are painting from, and that white of the eye is not white. But because we know it's white, we paint it white. I mean, what happened? I mean, you following what we know or what you see? Okay, that's when you wanna listen this. First, we paint what we see, and then we paint what we know. Okay, the idea, of course, is paint both what we see and what we know. What we know help us just to paint better what we see. Why? Because sometimes we don't see, okay, sometimes we don't see everything right. And that's when the knowledge get into the game and help us. Okay, I have to. Just stepping back. I need to see here. Just a minute. I'm comparing both. Okay, I can tell some mistakes here. For example, the mouth. More light this area here. What else? I think I got the eyes, but something is not okay there. Could be about the shadow, maybe. I think I'm not gonna move anything of this. Even that I see that this is the neck. Made a mistake there. Okay. I'm using a brush that are really long. I'm using this brush for just the end. Why? Because I just want to have some distances from the painting. Distance to the painting and compare better. Okay. Okay, I'm going to open this eye a little bit here, just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna make this eye a little bit darker here. Just a little bit darker, okay? Okay. Now the nose. I need to move this light a little bit lower. Okay. Okay. The mouth, something about the lower lip on the mouth. Okay, I need more light here. Light here. What else? Okay, I need more light in this area too. Here. Okay, stepping back again. Okay. I'm gonna add more white to the hair. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. What else? Okay, here. A little bit of red, white. Since I have this kind of bluish here, I think it's a good idea to add a little bit of blue here. Light blue. Okay, there's gonna be a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna see this really like a bright blue. What time is it? I have to go. I think he has blue eyes. Not so sure. Not more blue here. Okay, I'm gonna soft this area here. Okay. Okay. Okay, what else? I'm just thinking. Okay, I think I see a mistake. The mouth is something is not okay. The eyes, I think, are pretty close. The mouth, the nose, maybe some reflected light. Maybe make the nostril a little bigger. Okay, but definitely the mouth is just tilted different. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make the nostril grow again a little bit. Grow a little bit. Okay. Okay, you know you're gonna paint with me, paint along with me on my Patreon account. You have tiers. I have 3 tiers. One tier is $4. For $4 we paint Saturday, an hour of oil paint, an hour of acrylic. And for the $15 tier we paint a couple of hours Wednesday night. And for the $100 tier we paint up to 10 people. Just we paint a portrait every week, once a week, for 4 hours. Okay, we paint together. I critique the paintings, I can see what you paint, you see me painting, I mean, we all paint together. I record the class and you can keep the recording for you forever. Okay? Once you have the link, I mean, you can keep it forever for you. And at the same time, if you get access to my Patreon, obviously there are a lot of recorded videos right now. In the $4 tier, I think there are more than 60 recorded videos. Okay, I think getting close to the end. Let's see again. Let's step back, let's screen down, let's compare with the picture. And let's read the comments. Need to make this a little bit darker. Okay, another thing. I need to light up here a little bit. Okay, I see something I didn't see. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Okay. Oh, the ear. Oh my God. I'm not gonna paint the ear. I don't have time. I have to run. I'm just gonna make this blurry. Sorry that I don't have more time. I would like to spend more time and paint every detail. I'm gonna just insinuate here a little bit of the ear. Okay, I think is okay. So sorry, I just wanna, I have to go. I would like to paint a little bit more, but how can I do? Hello, Nikki. Oh wow, Nikki, thank you so much. Of course. Of course, Nikki, thank you so much for your support. Okay. One more little thing, just to things that, for example, I see a little bit of light here, a little bit. I think, I don't know, maybe just looks like little details, but I really think that this little change on values helps the likeness. Okay, I'm always looking for those little changes. Okay, I don't want to touch this. Just love it. Just love that. Okay, maybe more light here. Oh, more light here. I promised to do something just right now. My family is waiting for me. Do you want to listen my wife screaming and yelling at me? Stay tuned to the end. Okay, that's it. Ooh, I need a little bit of reflected light here. I'm gonna try to finish up a little tiny things here. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, you all, for being here with me. Thank you so much, Nikki Svensson. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna retouch little things if I see. I mean, pretty sure tomorrow I'm gonna see some mistakes. I don't like to retouch the painting because I think it's really good to, I mean, have a painting and have the video and see that it's just the same. Yeah? Okay, gotta go. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you all, and thank you so much again, Nikki. Bye. Take care.